Namaskar, Adab, मैं नीलिमा मेहरा, आप ही के host, आप ही के दोस्त, and I'm here with you today with two good-looking and well-known and famous gentlemen, not only of our community, but all throughout the world. First of all, Mr. Dileep Thatte, who's actually the Vice President of, and I'll tell you of what, and Dr. Vinod Prakash. Now, you've heard the name called IDRF. Beautiful name, isn't it? Does beautiful work all throughout the world. It stands for India Development and Relief Fund. That's why the President and the Vice President. Hello, G. Welcome.
Welcome.
How do you do?
Thank you. Very well.
Good
very
to
well.
see you, and
thank
good
you
to
very much.
see you, Vinod Bhai. How are
Thank
you?
Fine. Very nice.
Thank you for coming
Meeting you.
back. Now,
you.
for people that don't know things about IDRF, could you educate our viewers? What does IDRF do, the activities, and what does it stand for? There's the camera.
IDRF is the acronym of India Development and Relief Fund, which is a public charity. That means it is a fundraising, and any donations to IDRF are tax deductible. But it is very important to know what for it exists. So it is existing in order to fulfill the wishes of the Indian American community on the one hand, on the other hand, the wishes of the deprived, marginalized people in India. Because especially as Prime Minister Modi has been talking of Vikas or development, that is not only up to the governments, but a lot depends upon the community support. So in that respect, IDRF offers unique opportunity for Indian American community to support the development programs in India.
Beautiful. Sir, can you tell us when was this founded?
Yeah, it was founded in 1988, and for that purpose, I took early retirement from the World Bank, and since then, it has supported a variety of programs totaling about $29 million.
Wow, beautiful. Dileep Bhai, would you like to elaborate a little bit more about?
Sure. Sure. We are all NRIs, and we got our education and early start in our career in India. The Indian society and the Indian people have supported us, and many of us, most of us, have been extremely successful in this country. And that success is because of the foundation we got in India. And I think most of us feel that because of the success, we want to give something back to where we came from.
That's right.
To the people who are marginalized there. And so the NRIs, and now we have NRIs children who also have some connection to the heritage in India, and they are also interested in doing something for them. But many times we are very busy with our own careers, and it is very difficult to decide how do we go about doing this.
That's right.
And IDRF provides that channel, that organization which can realize your dreams. And Nilima ji, every NRI, many of the NRIs have one of two different types of dreams. One is they are committed to a cause. Suppose somebody is a doctor NRI, he wants to do something in the healthcare.
Right.
Somebody is a professor NRI, he wants to do something for education of the children. So if you have a functional need, if you have a dream that I would do something for this particular area, then IDRF is your way. Another area is that of geographic focus.
That's right.
I come from Maharashtra, I come from Andhra Pradesh, I come from Bengal, I grew up in the village of UP. I would like to do something there. If that is the case, IDRF can also help you because we have NGOs in many states, well vetted, who have been involved with the development. So regardless of what your choice is, regardless of what your dream is, IDRF is a way to realize that. And you don't have to, and they have a number of NGOs we have identified and been working with
Wow.
for the last 25 years.
Beautiful.
Does that make sense?
That makes a lot of sense. So, on the same note, tell our viewers, furthermore, how IDRF helps.
Great question. I gave you an example of healthcare, for instance.
Okay.
One NRI approached IDRF and said, I want to do something in the healthcare area to the marginalized poor people in India.
Right.
IDRF worked with him, identified Arunachal Pradesh as an area which is very remote. The villages are far apart. It's a mountainous territory, so it's very difficult to reach. And here is a classic example of doing something for the people there. And we worked with him, set up, and did you know, I did not know, but did you know that Arunachal Pradesh, the eastern border is Myanmar and the northern border is China.
Oh my goodness, oh my goodness.
So it
How
is an
interesting.
important area for India.
Right, right.
And so what we did was we worked with him and developed a mobile medical facility.
Wow.
And they have been going to different villages. Over 50,000 poor people in that area have been helped by that. We conduct camps, medical camps, and my hats off to the doctors here. They come and help. And now we have grown to the point where they want to have a building, immobile, like,
Nice.
hospital
Nice.
with an OPD and a pathological lab. So here is an NRI who had this vision that I want to do something in the healthcare, and we helped him. And we want to make sure that, see, sometimes what happens, people are worried that I'm going to give the money, but is it going to go to the right people?
Right, right.
And we all are from India, so we know what I'm talking about.
Of course, of course, of course.
So IDRF has a significantly strict methodology of vetting NGOs so that there are periodic reports, periodic visits, and make sure that 95 to 97 cents in a dollar go to those projects.
Wow, beautiful. I like that. See, that's a non-profit organization. Now, Dr. Prakash, tell me, or rather our viewers, you have so many board members. Someone does this, someone does that, someone's designated to do this. But do they actually visit India? Do they visit the project? Do they visit the sites?
Yes, I think we have an active board of directors. For instance, even over the last 12 months, or three board members visited respectively 3 states like Rajasthan, Maharashtra, and Andhra Pradesh. And in each case, they visited the IDRF supported projects, and then they provide us feedback, progress report, and that also encourages the NGOs in India that they are well looked after, and it gives also greater confidence to our donors that their money is monitored very well. So the strength is that not only the management here, board of directors, we also have consultants in the field who are always available as and when needed to visit the project site, because it is extremely important for the donors in USA to make sure their hard-earned money is used, because India, unfortunately, is known as to have widespread corruption.
I know.
And
Which is sad, but
which is very sad, but from that perspective, we also are working directly. We are combating corruption. We are taking 2 complementary NGOs as our partner NGOs. On the one hand, there is Transparency International India. That focuses on rural and tribal region. On the other hand is Janagrah, that focuses on urban educated people. So we have zero tolerance for any corruption, any even indication, smell, that is absolutely intolerable.
Well, that's nice. That's really nice. Now, Dileep, I just have a very quick question. I mean, on this television show, on this table, there are so many non-profit organizations that come here, and I always ask them the same question, and I'm going to ask you the same question. During the course of the year, 12 months, do you have any such thing as fundraising events?
We haven't had a organized fundraising event.
Okay.
But right now, CFC-NCA, which is the campaign, federal campaign for National Capital Area, it's in progress. So all of you who are federal employees, you tend to donate through your payroll.
Wow.
IDRF is an approved charity listed in the charity list of the federal government. So please keep that in mind. Another thing I wanted to share with your viewers, that we have Indians from all over the country here, including and Nepalis, who are watching your show. And as I said earlier, that if you hail from a specific part of India and want to do something there, then also we have ability to direct your funds under certain circumstances to precisely NGOs in that area. And I'll give you a quick example if you have time. There was a gentleman who came, an NRI 25 years ago. He wanted to start a school in the village that he came from in UP. Because, it's a small village. And he started the school. We helped him start the school. And that 5-people school is now grown into a over 1,000 students, 11th and 12th grade. UP government has accredited that school.
Oh my goodness.
And his comments were, it's such a pleasure to see a dream come true. So, ladies and gentlemen, I feel that IDRF is unique in that because you can choose a geography, you can choose a function, you can choose an NGO under certain circumstances, and you can realize your dream, whatever you want to do for your brethren in India.
Beautiful. I like that. I really, really like that. Any parting words, sir?
Yes, I think Swachh Bharat Abhiyan, for instance, has become a household word only now, since the new government of India. We have been engaged in rural sanitation over the past 5 years, and have already helped thousands of families in Kutch district of Gujarat. And we are now broadening our scope to cover Telangana state newly established and also West Bengal. And in this regard, just during this week in Houston we had a fundraiser called Ramp with a Cause. But above all, I would like our audience to know that by the most prestigious rating agency called Charity Navigator, it rates the non-profit organizations in USA. And not only we have received 4-star out of 4-star, which means in every category we got more than 90%. Our aggregate total is 99.75%, which means only 10 NGOs, organizations in entire USA have that kind of high rating. So, which is a rare treat indeed.
That's beautiful. That's very, very well said. I think you guys should come more often because it's very educational for everybody. There you go. That's IDRF, which stands for India Development and Relief Fund. We have the president, Dr. Prakash, and also Mr. Dileep Thatte, who's the vice president. They're no strangers. They've been here before. We'll have them back again. But all I've got to say is, listening to these two good-looking gentlemen, we should be thankful to God for what we have and what we are. And we should share just a little with those that are not so fortunate. If we do that, our brotherhood at home, they get everything we have, and also the Lord upstairs will bless us in return. Thank you all for coming.
Well said.
We truly
Thank you.
appreciate it.
Thank you very
sir.
much.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you.
Thank you, sir. And keep well, and hopefully we'll see you back. More information on IDRF. Take care.